You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton is out there with Slim. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Hayward in at the 5 spot.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Indiana moving it around. Here is Slim, guarded by Bane. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Here is Slim. He's got 10. Lays it up off the glass. Slim's got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jackson.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Here is Slim, guarded by Bane. Reese the pass to Mathurin. Here is Slim. 5 on the clock. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the paint, here's Jackson, and that one, good. And now just a 5-point Indiana lead.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Hot pass to Hayward. Passes it to Reese. Here's the lob to the hoop. And so Indiana again turning it over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west already. We're in December. You look at the Grizzlies. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And for the Grizzlies, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
Yeah, and you can tell they enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry amongst this group, and they've been having fun as they've gotten off to this good start.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Bane.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And here are the Pacers now. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
5 to shoot. Reese the pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Morant. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Take a look at Slim, second in the NBA. So great from the line. And of course, Champ, also absolutely fantastic from the free throw line.
They have both been unconscious from the free throw line. I mean, you could put a blindfold on them, and it wouldn't matter.
Siakam passes to Hayward. Back to Siakam. Here is Slim. He's got 14. Hayward trying to get open. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A moment here now to see the numbers for him. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 4. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Hayward kicks to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Here's Reese. Konchar pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Williams. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Back to Kennard. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Knocked away. Here's Reese driving inside.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Clark finds Konchar. And here's Kennard. He's covered by Halliburton. Clark with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Here is Slim. 21 points in the game. Six to shoot. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G. Right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Konchar. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Konchar's got his first basket. Pacers leading by 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's Hayward, again, Indiana.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Aldama, covered by Siakam. Bounce pass from Aldama. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Champ. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Slim. Here's Aldama. Cans the 12-footer. Aldama's got 5 points so far.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Halliburton against Kennard. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Toppin. Halliburton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. Poked loose. Halliburton with the steal. Toppin, 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Williams, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Bane. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. 10 points for Desmond Bane.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now Halliburton. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Pacers lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Toppin. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Toppin's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana. Halliburton finds Toppin.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. A 12-point game. Outside Jackson. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Jackson. scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Pippen. There's Jackson with the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Reese. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Nembhard, the pass to Reese. There's the drive.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Jackson finds Morant. Tipped away. Hayward outside. Throws it up high. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Mathurin for 3. Pass to Slim. Got a piece of it. It's Morant in the corner. It's blocked.
Good defensive awareness that time by Toppin to come and block the shot.
Here's Bane. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Konchar's checked in for John Morant. Reese with the drive, and he can't jam it through.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
At the line for the Pacers, Hayward, shooting 1.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana.
His personal
On
foul.
Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And that matchup against the Hornets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Down low. Oh, and he misses the dunk. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Mathurin passes to Toppin. 5 on the clock. Here's Reese. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Jackson has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Some changes for Memphis. Bain comes in for John Conchar. And Pippen subbed in for Williams. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. There's the pass to Reese. Bain with the steal. Now here's Wells. Over Mathurin. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Wells.
Yeah, Bain has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Halliburton's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Outside, Bain. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And Bain likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pippen kicks to Bain. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Halliburton against Morant. Puts up a deep three. And Desmond Bain pulls it down.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And make some noise. Let's give a big round of applause to your very own Grizzlies Bunch Youth Dance Team.
And so here's Memphis, trailing here by 8. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 20 points.
And just nothing more you can do. Sometimes Jackson is going to score no matter how good the coverage is.
From deep three-point land. The shot, no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bain.
Pacers leading by 4 from deep three-point territory. Wells grabs the miss. Pass to Edey. He dishes it to Morant. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Reese. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Off that one, the Indiana has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Pass to Reese. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Mathurin passes to Reese. The train. And Mathurin is good for 3. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And nothing you can do about that. Sometimes Mathurin is going to nail some tough shots.
And blocked by Payne. Now here's Jackson to the inside. Here's Heaney, and Hayward with the block. Here is Slim. Takes it out to Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Indiana.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Slim.
You have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies lead possession. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so here is Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It drops.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
This is what it comes down to. This shot can win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.